Perfect. So welcome, Heidi. I have some questions for you. Can you tell us what problem do you solve for Mylance?
Yeah, great. Thanks for the invite to be here, Nityash. It's great to be able to chat with you and turn the community as well. So I am an operations manager for Mylance, and I focus on a number of different areas in the company when it comes to ops. I also head up the Accelerator program and help to ensure that it runs smoothly, the curriculum is relevant, the participants are extracting some amazing value, and that everyone is getting up, getting their true success along with their consulting journey. And additionally, I also coach the participants when it comes to goal setting and really help to keep them laser focused on what they want to achieve in the program.
Sounds fantastic. Tell me more about the Accelerator. How does it help someone who has logged into a client or two and turned that into a legitimate consulting business?
Sure. So the main focus of the Accelerator program is to help budding consultants start a nascent business or grow an existing one. For someone who's never consulted before, or as you mentioned, lucked into a client or two, we're going to go through the steps they can take to replicate that luck and turn it into predictable and repeatable success. For someone who has a book of existing clients, we'll walk them through ideas on how to grow what they have, whether it's moving towards an agency model, honing in on projects that really exemplify their passion, negotiating a contract extension, raising rates with an existing client, things along those lines. Our big goal of the Accelerator is to have each participant set up for success. And that looks different for a lot of people, right? It could be signing the first client. It could be gaining clarity and confidence. It could be overcoming imposter syndrome. It could be having actionable steps to grow a business. It could be needing accountability. It could be a wide variety of things. So because of all of this, it's really the perfect program for anyone who's motivated to launch or grow a successful and stable consulting business.
Thank you. That was amazing. So can you also give me a tangible example of a person who you've helped with the Accelerator?
Oh my goodness. I don't think there's any way I can pick just one. I can say that what I enjoy the most out of my experience with our Accelerator participants is their curiosity and their willingness to learn that ends up being translated into enthusiasm for their future by the end of the program. I mentioned I work one-on-one with the participants on a weekly basis, do that during weeks 3 through 8 of the program. And some of the best times is when I'm on a call with, or I get a Slack from someone who is just absolutely ecstatic about something that they just accomplished. I've had a lot of proud coach moments with our participants, and I'm constantly inspired by them as well. I have gleaned some really important things from each participant I've coached in the program.
It's amazing. Sounds so lovely. So you mentioned weeks 3 to 8. I know that the 6 weeks out of the 8 weeks of the program is focused on accountability and results. Just that. So why that focus?
That's a great question, Yash. Yeah, weeks 3 through 8 of the program have more of an async structure, and we don't want any of the participants to feel like they're out on their own, that they've just been, they completed the first 2 weeks and they're, kind of pushed off into the wilderness. We provide accountability through one-on-one coaching sessions that spanned mindset, tactical work, goal setting. And that really keeps the participants connected to their team of experts and to their goals. And it really helps to spur each participant onto their results.
It's amazing. The way to participate in the Accelerator is to go through an interview process, right? So, yes. Tell me who would not be a good fit for this Accelerator and why?
Right. Yeah. Our interview process is to ensure the program is a great fit on both ends. The first thing that we really hone in on is professional experience. We're looking for folks that have some robust experience that we know will be valued by a ton of potential clients. As a side note, you don't need to have any consulting experience to be successful in the program. And frankly, I'd say there's about 80 to 85, maybe 90% of our participants that come into the Accelerator with zero consulting background. So that's not the kind of experience we're looking for. We're just looking for the general professional experience. Outside of experience, we look for folks who exemplify three big qualities. The first one is being coachable. We're looking for people that put in the effort and are willing to do the hard things. Our most successful participants really stretch themselves when it comes to the tough stuff, and they show up willing to learn and willing to do their own work. The second big quality I'd say is being courageous. They aren't afraid to put themselves out there, to do outreach, to ask for big numbers from clients and things along those lines. The third quality is being decisive. They're willing to make investments in themselves through things like coaching. They're confident in their abilities and that they know that this is the track that they want to be on.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so tell me, how does the accelerator guarantee success after the 2 months end?
Yeah, another great question and a really important one, right? As I mentioned at the beginning of our chat, the big goal of the accelerator is to have each participant set up for success. We have a satisfaction-based guarantee on the program that if you are not satisfied and you don't feel you've been set up for success after the 2 months, we will refund the tuition. Now, I do want to add, we've never had to do this. We're very dedicated to the success of each participant who comes into the program. We want them to succeed. We want them to blow their goals out of the water. And we're right there with them through the process. We have folks who have signed first clients, increased their monthly income by 100% or more, have gained confidence in themselves, have signed 5-figure contracts, have discovered opportunities that weren't even on their horizon initially, have made time for side or passion projects, have cut their workload by 20 hours or more per week while still making the same amount of money, and so many more accomplishments. We believe in the abilities, the talents, the drive, the dedication of each person that comes into the program. And that's why we're confidently able to offer that satisfaction-based guarantee.
Wow, this is amazing. It has been so fantastic learning about the accelerator from you, Heidi, today. I have one final question for you. So can you tell me, what do you love about your work?
Oh my gosh, so much. When it comes to Mylance in general, I absolutely adore our team. It's just so amazing to me that we can have such a great vibe as a group, but we're spread out all over the world. Most of us haven't even met each other, but there's still just like a great, team vibe, like I said, how we're connected and how well we work together and everything. In terms of the accelerator, I've really enjoyed watching the change, the metamorphosis, if you will, of participants over the 8 weeks of their involvement. Many of them come into the program and they're just really uncertain about their consulting business as a whole. And by the end of the program, they've just blossomed into these confident consultants who know their value, confident in their abilities, and they're just ready to take on the world. And it's just really, it's inspirational to watch and to see.
Love this. Awesome. So that's all the questions I have, Heidi. It has been a pleasure talking to you today.
Yeah, thank you, Nityash. And I'll see you guys in the community.
Yeah.